Yo, Theophilus P. Wildebeest here for Alpine Tropical. You know, I'm an exotic kind of guy. I know what I like when I see you.
Hush up! Come and have your breakfast. And I hope you've washed your hands.
Yes, Mom. You know, I'm an
When
exotic...
you were a little boy, Theo, there was only one kind of Alpine. Now they got Alpine Tropical.
You're right on, Granddad. You know, I'm an exotic...
Yeah, man. This is my kind of breakfast. Pineapple, banana, apricot, nuts.
It's not just tropical, it's crucial.
Thanks, bro. You know, I'm an exotic kind...
Alpen with tropical fruit. Altogether a tastier breakfast.
Anyone for a second helping?
I'm real sorry about this.
What you got today, then?
Oh, just a little tomato, crisp lettuce, and cool, creamy Philadelphia spread thick on Canary bread.
Oh. What you got today, then?
Crisp, crunchy celery, lashings of creamy Philadelphia, and a little Lollo Rosso for that continental touch.
Nice. What's that, then?
Just Philadelphia.
Just Philadelphia?
It's my birthday.
Lovely.
Hello there. This Venus flytrap is one of nature's only meat-eating plants. Let's see what she thinks of a few snacks, shall we? Not smitten with the beef flavour, nor the bacon flavour ones. And now, Peperami, a succulent, chewy snack made from 100% real meat. Well, Venus clearly prefers the tangy taste of Peperami. Well, it is only a snack.
Get your teeth into a Peperami.
Hello there. In here are 20 piranha fish, keenest meat eaters known to mankind. Let's see what they think of a few snacks, shall we? Not too impressed with the beef flavour ones. Not exactly enamoured of these bacon flavour corn snacks either. Let's see how they like Peperami, the tangy snack made from 100% pure meat. Oh, that confirms it. Meat lovers everywhere prefer Peperami to anything. Well, almost anything.
Get your teeth into a Peperami.
Working late, dinner in oven. Start without me. Tuesday.
Hi. Suppose you know it's Tuesday. That looks good. Did you cook it?
Might have.
Hi.
Where's Mum?
He's working late tonight.
That's
She left
nice.
him low.
That is nice.
Oh, am I ready for this?
Good job there.
Say please.
It looks free.
On your leg.
I am starving. How's the casserole? Oh, that good.
Not here yet, then?
No. Only half an hour late.
I don't know why we're going to all this trouble.
He's your brother.
Yeah, you invited them.
All right. Just give me a hand, will you?
Who's Alice for?
Uncle Bob and Auntie Jean, of course.
But they phoned this morning to say they couldn't come.
Alison.
Bye-bye.
Chinese pork and bamboo shoot surprise. Dinner tonight.
Oh, Chinese.
Pork. Beef. Dry sherry. Same thing. Red pepper. Bamboo shoots.
We've never had this before.
What's this? Dinner, thanks, Nick. Chinese pork and bamboo shoot surprise.
It isn't Chinese. It's not pork.
And these aren't bamboo shoots.
And that's
The surprise.
I wonder, if I ate enough Heinz baked beans, do you think I could become Prime Minister?
You just might, Margaret. You just might.
Millions of little Britons have grown up great knowing beans means Heinz.
Hockley Farm was a rotten place for holes. No Hellmann's. I had to run all the way home for my own. Coming back, I dreamt of thick, creamy fab Hellmann's with jacket spuds and sweet corn. Cool. Fancy having to run home for your own spuds as well. Hellmann's real mayonnaise. Whilst on holes, I took some of these free eggs they do. And with a dollop of Hellmann's made the creamy smoothest eggs ever. I call them creamed eggs jambon, although my simple country cousins kept insisting they were poached. Hellmann's real mayonnaise.
I love advertising, don't you? People trying to sell you things all over the place. Great fun. Some of them are nice to eat, too. Like these British lamb steaks. Lovely. I like to chuck some rosemary on them. But then I'm an adventurous sort of chap. Then you go slam them under the grill for about 10 minutes. And we haven't got 10 minutes, so here's some I did earlier. Thank you. Yeah. They were absolutely delicious.
Be creative. Slamming the lamb. British lamb.
Also starring real orange juice with a sparkle. Britvic 55, unmistakably real.
Looks interesting.
It's a Californian wine.
Oh, yes?
A blend of Chenin Blanc and French Colombard grapes.
That's nice.
From Paul Masson's Monterey Vineyards.
Absolutely.
And 99.5% alcohol-free.
Masson Light. Wine with everything but alcohol.
Jess? Folks say it refreshes the parts what your other beers can't reach.
Yeah? Guess we'll see about that.
Anything happening, Jess?
No.
Anything yet?
Nope.
Anything now?
No.
Well, it just goes to show you can't believe all they tell you on the TV.
There ought to be a law against that sort of thing.
I bet he drinks Carling Black Label. Oh. The next bloke through that door.
What's that? Gives a pint of aftershave. Whew.
Straight glasser.
Your best bet for a fuller flavour.
All right, lads. For 1, 2.
I hate this army. It's made my finger flat. I must be balmy to wear this silly hat. Only a load of wallies would want to fight Napoleon. A boom die, a boom die, a boom die, a boom die, a boom. A beat a birdie, a boom. I want a worthy man, a boom. We're all deserting, a boom. We want a Worthington. We're off to the pub for Worthington. A pint of Worthington, a boom die, a boom die, a boom die, a boom die, a boom.
Worthington Best Bitter. Go for it.
Buonanotte. Waiter, could we have more coffee, please?
Si, signore.
Ciao.
Ciao, Franco.
Because we thought making filter coffee was sometimes a bit of an effort, we made Brook Bond Red Mountain.
No, I've never had it.
Red Mountain is freeze-dried to taste fresh and richly roasted.
Signorina.
Lovely, thank you.
Waiter.
You wanted the bill?
Yes, please.
Of course.
And one last coffee, please.
Red Mountain. It's like ground coffee taste without the grind.
Take a look at this razor. It's probably the best designed razor around today. Its shape is totally unique. It's well balanced and it grips nicely. It feels like it'll give you a really smooth shave. Do I use it? You must be joking.
The Profile Razor. Swivel or fixed head. From Wilkinson Sword.
Hello, love. You still up? Just reading? How's your Steve? He's all right. He's such a nice boy. I like him a lot. Do you want a cup of coffee? You won't get carried away, will you? Of course not. Only you can't be too careful. I know that, silly.
Mates are a new range of condoms. Like other condoms, they're reliable, but they're cheaper. So these days, it goes without saying, they make sense.
Look, it's just that I worry. You're daft, you are. Hey, less of your cheek, young lady.
Mates, you make love, they make sense.
I'll get it.
Oh, you always pay.
I insist.
Let's go Dutch.
Oh, you sure?
It's 8 each. I think you've dropped something.
Don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. Shall we go?
Mates are a new range of condoms. Like other condoms, they're reliable, but they're cheaper. It doesn't matter who carries them, as long as one of you does.
Thanks for a lovely evening.
Thank you.
See you again next week?
Of course.
Mates, you make love, they make sense.
Great album, this, isn't it?
Yeah, great album.
What time's your last train?
Oh, no. I've missed it.
Well, you could always stay here.
Well, it's no trouble. I could stay on the couch.
Well, you could.
I'd rather not.
Well, that's settled then.
Mates are a new range of condoms. Like other condoms, they're reliable, but they're cheaper. They'll help prevent pregnancy and sexually transmitted diseases, but only if you're not embarrassed about using them.
Been waiting for this moment for ages.
Funny. I was just thinking the same thing.
Mates, you make love, they make sense.
Excuse me.
Hello. Yes.
I want some cotton wool, please.
Of course. Will there be anything else?
Yeah. Have you got a packet of tissues, please?
Man-sized tissues. Is that all?
Mates are a new range of condoms. Like other condoms, they're reliable, but they're cheaper. She sells hundreds of packets. She's not embarrassed, so why should you be?
And a packet of Mates condoms, please.
Of course. Mr. Williams, how much are these Mates condoms?
Mates, you make love, they make sense.
Happiness is a cigar called Hamlet, the mild cigar. Happiness is a cigar called Hamlet, the mild cigar.
Where is he?
He's in a meeting, I'm afraid.
Let me through! Let me through! I've got to see him!
Don't go in there. He's a changed man.
I'm sorry, miss, it's too late. I think he's had one too many.
Hello. Bassets, licorice, all sorts. One too many, and you might turn 30.
Morning.
Morning.
Well, no rest for the wicked.
Thank goodness for that. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat.
Hi there, I'd like to introduce more ways to eat your Cadbury's cream eggs. Here's Lone Ranger on Silver. Whoa, take it steady, Neddy. On Tom-Toms, Abraham Lincoln. Wham, bam, thank you, Abraham. Julius Caesar on saxophone. Piece of taste bud, please with that. Caesar Geezer. Bonnie Prince Charlie doing the Yoki Koki. Off of this plump jock. Cadbury's cream eggs. How do you eat yours?
If you ask me, a lot of your tyres and brakes need a damn good SMC too.
Debbie, phone. Debbie!
Walton Mouldings. I see. Just putting you through.
Hello, Walton here. Yeah. 20,000. Sure, no problem. Okay, I'll be in touch. Barclays? Robert Edwards, please. Bob, it's Richard. I need to talk to you about a loan for a new machine. Can you come over?
Barclays. For anything from a flexible business loan to a commercial mortgage, talk to us.
Great. When you need the money, just let us know.
Opening a bank account didn't bother me. Some of my mates said people didn't take them seriously. I can't imagine why. But these guys knew I'd be big one day. They were smart. I must have impressed them with the way I looked.
Open an account with Barclays. We can help with anything from car insurance to buying a stereo. Or you could even just use us as a bank.
They begged me to open a bank account. And pretty soon I got the account number, the checkbook, and the plastic. It was easy. Mind you, some people might find it a bit of a problem.
Hello. Never expected to find the listening bank at 30,000 feet.
We move in mysterious ways.
So I wanted to ask you something.
Yes.
It's about time I got into the stock market. But frankly, I'm nervous about it.
Frankly? So am I.
You? You're supposed to be an expert.
Well, I am an expert, in the sense that I know where to find the answer.
Oh, yes.
Which is why I have our specialist fund managers look after my personal investment of Midland unit trusts.
Unit trusts?
All you have to do is to decide whether to go for capital growth or income. They do the rest.
So they could do this for me?
They could indeed.
Aren't you rather passing the buck with these specialists of yours?
I prefer to call it expert delegation.
Well, you would, wouldn't you?
Midland Unit Trusts. From the Listening Bank.
Sorry I'm late.
You know how these planning sessions drag on.
Certainly do.
Anything to eat?
Some sandwiches.
Oh, good. Cheese and tomato again. How's the report?
It's finished. I'm really pleased with it.
What's this?
It's a new kind of bank account.
Very trendy.
Quite useful, too.
Free £250 overdraft. What are you going to do with that?
I'll think of something.
Interest on your current account. I'll kill you with bank charges.
No bank charges. Fixed fee instead.
Listening bank strikes again. What's this? We're going somewhere?
No. Actually, we're not going anywhere. I'm going somewhere. The freezer's full. Mandy's looking after the dog. Oh, and it's your mother's birthday on Friday. See you in a while.
When?
I'm not sure yet. You know how these planning sessions drag on.
Sue?
Vector from Midland. A new kind of bank account for a new kind of customer.
This is the listening bank, yes?
Yes, it is.
Good. I'd like a new kind of bank account.
A new kind of...
Bank account, yes. First, if I write a cheque that's a little over my balance...
Yes?
I'd like it cashed.
Cashed?
Yes, cashed. A free overdraft of £250 should do it.
Free overdraft?
Free overdraft. And none of those acidic letters, right?
Right.
I also want interest on my current account.
Interest on current account?
And preferential consideration for larger overdrafts.
Preferential?
That's 1F.
1F.
There's now a new kind of bank account for a new kind of customer. Vector from Midland.
Oh, yes. And finally, no bank charges.
No bank charges? But how can we make an honest profit?
I'll pay a simple monthly fee, fixed in advance. Right?
Right.
Thanks for listening.
Have a nice day.
Vector from Midland. A new kind of bank account for a new kind of customer.
Sit down, John. Bit difficult, this. Sorry you couldn't work with the new guys.
Me too.
However, the settlement is quite generous.
Agreed.
And you'll keep the car, medical benefits and so on for another 12 months. Well, what are your plans?
I'm going to start my own business.
Oh.
I'm getting some good advice.
From?
From the listening bank. Who else? It's the Midland Small Business Service. Credo.
Credo? So now you're a born-again businessman.
That's right. It's a good package. You work out a business plan, agree your financial needs, then you can get free banking, interest-free overdraft, all kinds of help. Put your chances of success way up.
Great. When do you start?
I've started. Move into my new offices next week.
How long have you been planning this?
Between you and me, Bob, I was going to do this anyway. But in the meantime, thanks for the check.
Credo, the Midland Small Business Service from the Listening Bank.
Well, since I came up on the pools, I've lived a life of ease. Girls and cars and pink champagne and laughing all the way to the Leeds. Sorry, love, the Leeds needs that. See, I've got an account called Liquid Gold where I save for a rainy day. And my money's always on the make with the interest rates Leeds pay. Self-raising dough, I call it. Then who shall crawl out of the woodwork but my twin brother, Jerry. He's got business cash flow problems. Can I spare the necessary? Oh, full speed to the Leeds. You can get your wedge out instantly and the Leeds won't turn a hair. But while I've turned my back on Brother Joe, he's doing mischief over there. He's got something up his sleeve. Now, he always was a turncoat, but this really is the limit. His cash flow problems just rolled up, and I'm well and truly in it.
Liquid Gold now pays up to 7% for bigger savers, so laugh all the way to the Leeds.
Imagine what you could do with a loan from Barclays.
If you lost your husband, you'd have problems enough. But money needn't be one of them.
They've completely refurbished C&A Bird Street.
Bird Street? Where's that then?
Right in the centre of Oxford Street, you know, near Bond Street Tube.
Oh, C&A, right in the centre of Oxford Street?
Yeah, Bird Street.
Oh, I've never heard of Bird Street.
Yes, you have.
C&A Bird Street reopens in style tomorrow at 9:30 a.m.
Bird Street? That's nowhere near Beak Street, is it?
Oh, dear.
Hello?
Anthony? Oh, congratulations on your exam results.
Grandma, I failed.
You failed? What do you mean you failed?
I mean I failed. Maths, English, physics, geography, German, woodwork, art. I failed.
You didn't pass anything?
Pottery.
Pottery? Very useful. Anthony, people will always need plates. Anything else?
And sociology.
An ology? It gets an ology and it says he's failed. You get an ology, you're a scientist.
Whether it's well done or hard luck, a phone call says a lot.
The most brilliant boys, the teachers who were wrong, you know, they can't mark. A lot of them can't see.
British Telecom. It's you we answer to.
Yes? Oh, are you there? I'm interested in this washing machine.
I'm sorry, madam, this one's been reserved.
Reserved?
Yes, by Mrs. Jones. She telephoned earlier this morning.
Oh, young man, could I take this one, please?
Certainly.
Sorry,
George.
That's reserved. Mrs. Jones has just phoned. That's what I decided. I take it.
Sorry, madam. Mrs. Jones reserved this by
phone. He's here again with his Mrs. Jones.
If you want the best of the bargains, phone first.
Is this also reserved for Mrs. Jones?
No, madam. Would you like it?
No, thank you. Not good enough for Mrs. Jones. It's not good enough for me.
British Telecom. It's you we answer to.
Hello?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Dear Grandma, happy birthday to you.
A voice like an angel.
You get more from a birthday greeting made by phone.
Your grandma's very happy.
British Telecom. It's you we answer to.
So you can't phone? You can't pick up a phone and dial? You got maybe something wrong with your finger? It's an allergic reaction to telephones. A phobia. You're telephobic.
Hello, Mum.
So you can't visit, you can't come round, you can only phone.
Phone home. Be appreciated.
It's a pleasure to hear your voice. A little more often wouldn't hurt.
British Telecom. It's you we answer to.
My name is Michelle Tucker from Talbot, and I work in a department store in Swansea. When I told my friends I was going on a YTS scheme, they tried to put me off it because of the low pay, but I've benefited a lot from it. Due to the fact I'm getting the training there and the experience at the same time. I started in the department store last July, and I've learnt a great deal. At the end of the course, I'll get a certificate in retailing and distribution. In jobs these days, experience is needed, and that's what you get in. That's why I agreed to be an advertisement for YTS.
The best advertisement for YTS is the people who've done it.
I'm Ben Squires from Loughborough. I'm a technical apprentice on the YTS. When we started with the company, we spent 3 weeks in each of the departments. I decided to do my training in the electrical section. I've learnt a lot of practical skills and communication skills, and I've also been doing a BTEC course at college. When I started, I was very shy, but now I've come out of my shell a bit. I've learnt a lot of things on the YTS, and it's all relevant, and I think I've done quite well. A good introduction to work would be a very good way of putting it, and I think it's a very essential thing to do. And that's why I agreed to be an advert for the YTS.
The best advertisement for YTS is the people who've done it.
I'm Samantha Phillips. When I started the YTS, I was put in straight at the deep end as the manager's secretary. Because his secretary was away. It was a bit scary, but it was good experience. I think that made me a bit more confident when I moved on to other departments. I didn't just go in one department, I went everywhere, from the shop floor to working with the directors. I wasn't just making the team running around. I learnt lots of different skills like computing and word processing. Also, I did a business course at college. My experience on the YTS was very good. It gave me that bit extra. That's why I agreed to be an advert for the YTS.
The best advertisement for YTS is the people who've done it.
My name is Sharon Mohammed, and when I was at school, I didn't really take much notice of the YTS. I thought they were just using you, but I know from my experience it's given me a tremendous amount. There was a great trainee-supervisor relationship, and we all got on very well. I got a City and Guilds in electronics. I'm working as a technician in a school now, and I'm very happy with what I'm doing. I'm not sure if it's just me, but it's been helpful to my career prospects. And it's helped me develop as a person. It teaches you a skill, and that's what you need to find a job. That's what it's all about. That's why I agreed to be an advertisement for YTS.
The best advertisement for YTS is the people who've done it.
Excuse me.
Hello?
Yes? I want some cotton wool, please.
Of course. Will it be anything else?
Yeah. Have you got a packet of tissues, please?
Man-sized tissues. Is that all?
Condoms can help prevent unwanted pregnancies, sexually transmitted diseases, even AIDS. She sells hundreds of packets a week. She's not embarrassed, so why should you be?
And a packet of condoms, please.
Of course. Mr. Williams, how much are these condoms?
Condoms. It goes without saying. They make sense.
Mr. Reed? Mr. Reed? He's ready for you now.
Well, Michael, the results of your blood tests have come through, and we have found antibodies that indicate that you are HIV positive.
The AIDS virus can live on dirty needles and equipment, so don't share. Because just one fix with an infected needle will really get you out of it.
Have you seen Paul? Yeah, he's up in his room. This is,
All right, Liz. Sit down, man. You gonna have a go of us, Liz?
No, I'm not really into smack. How do you know until you've tried?
Go on, have a go for me. We're only having a chase.
No, just don't really...
Boring. Come on, it's a good laugh.
I just don't really...
We are junkies or something. I'm trying to do it once every now and then.
Yeah, I know that. I just...
You're not scared, are you, Liz?
No, of course I'm not.
Boring. Past their bedtime. Man, it's only a smoke. Trust me.
The first smoke of heroin can make you throw up, but some people still go back for more. If you get into it, your looks will start to go, and you'll feel even worse. If you depend on it, chances are you'll end up sharing a needle.
Trust me.
And if it's infected with AIDS, where does that leave you?
When you tuck your children in at night, are you putting them to bed or laying them to rest? If inhaled, the smoke from a house fire could kill a small child in under a minute. They'll rely on you to wake them up and get them out. What are you relying on? Wake up. Get a smoke alarm.
Me and the new lad got the first one out the front seat. He'd never seen anything like it. Had to leave the body on the side of the road. I covered it with my tunic. Took what, 2 hours to get out on it? Pretty girl. Looked a bit like my sister. And then we found the baby. But no what bothers me. Bloke in the other car kept saying it wasn't his fault, but he'd been drinking, hadn't he? I don't know how he'll ever live with himself.
Sophie Evans.
Yes, miss.
Andrew Farmer.
Yes, miss.
Amber Finland.
Yes, miss. When he didn't turn up, we all thought he was sick.
I even did him a card. My mum heard he'd been in an accident. When the teacher told us, she started crying.
It was a driver that did it. Been down the boozer, hadn't he?
Wasn't Matthew's fault. He was my best friend.
Putting in a great performance is all about knowing when to get serious.
In the last few months, which business publication looked behind the doors at Cazenove before most people knew where their front doors were? Asked if Morgan Grenfell's aggressive style would survive Big Bang, and suggested as long ago as August that Ernest Saunders was a man to watch. If you're in business, look out for Business Magazine. What kind of person turns to the Lonely Hearts magazines?
Attractive, fashion-conscious lady. Vivacious personality.
Are they looking for a brief encounter?
Enjoys keep fit and long country walks.
Or do they want a fulfilling relationship?
Appreciates good music and good food. Genuinely seeks unattached, understanding male for lasting relationship.
Who are today's Lonely Hearts? The Daily Mail has investigated. Do they find love? Find out today, only in the Daily Mail.
She is. Oh, he isn't. He is. They're not. He is. Yeah. She's not. Or they're not. Oh, he is.
The Independent. It is. Are you?
Everyone is going through changes, and no one knows what's going on. And everybody changes places, but the world still carries on. Love must always change to sorrow, and everyone must play the game. It's here today and gone tomorrow, but the world goes on the same.
Happiness is a cigar called Hamlet, the mild cigar. Happiness is a cigar called Hamlet, the mild cigar. Happiness is a cigar called Hamlet, the mild cigar.
Not here yet, then?
No. Only half an hour late.
I don't know why we're going to all this trouble.
He's your brother.
Yeah, you invited them.
All right. Just give me a hand, will you?
Who's all this for?
Uncle Bob and Auntie Jean, of course.
But they phoned this morning to say they couldn't come.
Listen.
Remember, when dialing numbers that begin with 0800, the call is free. The charge is paid by the people receiving the call.
This I didn't know. I thought those numbers always meant abroad. I wonder.
However, this doesn't mean you can dial 0800 before just any number. Only numbers which say they begin with 0800 are free.
You can't have everything.
British Telecom. It's you we answer to.
No, normally I wouldn't be interested in a thermo-insulated turbo pump, but in view of your kind offer, I could not call. Hello?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Dear Grandma, happy birthday to you.
A voice like an angel.
You get more from a birthday greeting made by phone.
Your grandma's very happy.
British Telecom. It's you we answer to.
Yes? Oh, are you there? I'm interested in this washing machine.
I'm sorry, madam, this one's been reserved.
Reserved?
Yes, by a Mrs. Jones. She telephoned earlier this morning.
Oh, young man, could I take this one, please?
Certainly.
Sorry, George.
I want to...
That's reserved. Mrs. Jones has just phoned.
Must have decided. I take it.
Sorry, madam. Mrs. Jones reserved this by
By phone. He's here again with his Mrs. Jones.
If you want the best of the bargains, phone first.
Is this also reserved for Mrs. Jones?
No, madam. Would you like it?
No, thank you. Not good enough for Mrs. Jones. It's not good enough for me.
British Telecom. It's you we answer to.
Sunshine and sea air brings out the athlete in all of us.
All right.
Don't think you get very far on that surfboard. Still, glad to see there's plenty of the liquid lifesaver. Like a wave of nectar breaking over your tongue. What's going on there, mate?
Oh, they're digging the Channel Tunnel.
Hope it goes further than your bridge.
Foster's, the Amber Nectar.
There are many TVs which look like Sony, which are not Sony. Not the Sony FST. Not the Sony black screen. Not the Sony Trinitron system. For some people, there can only ever be one king. Once, Sony made the Walkman. It was soon followed by wave upon wave of other would-be Walkmen, until there were as many copies as there are pebbles on a beach. Now, Sony has made a Walkman that draws its power from the sun, needs no batteries, and even works in the sea. Where does that leave all those would-be Walkmen? Go to a place that sells a Sony hi-fi system with compact disc and listen to pure, unadulterated clarity for just a few moments. There you will also see other things which look like Sony, but which are not Sony.
On holes, I knew I'd never catch a tin of salmon with one of these. So I dreamt of creamy thick Hellmann's mayonnaise instead. Hellmann's and tuna, Hellmann's and prawns. Ooh, beginner's luck, Hellmann's and fish fingers, Hellmann's real mayonnaise.
Is that film? Nothing remotely as unhealthy has come out of Hollywood for years.
Oh, come on, come on.
I didn't.
It's the funniest thing I've seen for ages, honestly.
Mark, how can you say that was funny with all those people with that chick?
It was a comedy, man.
No,
it was.
No, in the minute it was a thriller.
In the main, it was a thriller.
No,
It was a thriller. That is why To the doctors, man. Hiya, Phil.
All right, Frank.
Been to the doctors. Oh. This fellow went in, he says, I'm always stealing things. I said, you what? He said, I'm always stealing. Everywhere I go, he said, I steal something. He said, well, there's a course of tablets. He said, if you know better in a fortnight, he says, get us a coloured television.
What? No, I don't agree. You can't... Honestly. It's outrageous. Dear, oh dear.
It's time we were somewhere else.
Huh? Oh, good Lord. It's all the time.
I try to see her every day. I mean, she's still my daughter. Sometimes I read to her. Sometimes I just hold her hand. I still can't believe it happened. I mean, the driver had plenty of time to stop, but he'd been drinking. He left hospital 3 days later. They say my Jenny will never come out. But I've got to believe she might. One day.
Me and you lad got the first one out the front seat. He'd never seen anything like it. Had to leave the body on the side of the road. I covered it with my tunic. Took what, 2 hours to get out on it? Pretty girl. Looked a bit like my sister. And then we found the baby. But no what bothers me. Bloke in the air car kept saying it wasn't his fault, but he'd been drinking, hadn't he? I don't know how he'll ever live with himself.
Sophie Evans.
Yes, miss.
Andrew Farmer.
Yes, miss.
Amber Finland.
Yes, miss. When he didn't turn up, we all thought he was sick.
I even did him a card. Mum heard he'd been in an accident. When the teacher told us, she started crying.
It was a driver that did it. Been down the boozer, hadn't he?
Wasn't Matthew's fault. He was my best friend.
Down 20, down 25, just
Happiness is a cigar called Hamlet, the mild cigar.
The owl and the pussycat! The owl and the pussycat went to sea in a beautiful big little boat.
They took some honey and plenty of money wrapped up in a 5-pound note.
The owl looked up to the stars above and sang to his folk guitar. Oh, lovely pussy.
When George Orwell wrote The Observer, he called it the enemy of nonsense. Read it this Sunday. You'll find it still is.